Hi there, my name is Bradie, and today I would like to show you a really fun little project that I'm working on. There is a new baby coming into the family, and no, it's not mine, so I'm really excited to be making this really cute little all aboard panel. Now what this consists of is pre-cut fused pieces. The fabrics have already got their fusible on the back, and so they are just ready to go, and it's all laser cut. I literally just have to pull it out of the package. I'm going to show you, it's like a little goodie bag of little bits and pieces. Everything's ready to go. So all I've had to do is prepare my background fabric, and the measurements are given there in the little kit to tell you how large you need to cut your fabric. So in order to make my job a little bit easier, I'm going to use this illuminated cutting mat, and I'm going to put it onto my brightest setting because I really want the light to shine through all the layers that I'm about to place on top of it. In addition to the illuminated cutting mat, I also have this tempered glass mat on top of there. The cutting mat itself does come with a rotary cutting mat, but today I'm going to be using the glass one in place so that I can press on it. So to begin, I'm going to take the pattern piece from my little kit that I have opened up, and I am going to lay that out on my glass mat. And you can see it's got all the pattern pieces printed on there, so that makes it easy for me to lay everything out to make it look exactly like the picture that I got in my little kit. Now, what I have done ahead of time is marked a line through the center of the design with a pencil, and I've also pressed my fabric at that center point. So I'm going to line up my pressing line with my pencil mark in order to make sure that I'm keeping things nice and straight on my fabric panel as I make my way across. I can't see everything at once, and I certainly don't want my little train of animals to be going on the diagonal, although I guess I could just say they're headed downhill or uphill or whatever. So there, I've got my line laying over top of my pencil mark to make sure that everything is nice and straight. The thing with applique is that we have to start with our bottom layer first. So I'm going to start with my little train car here, and these fusible pieces have a layer of paper on the back. But what I really like about the fusible web that they use down there with the applique elements is that it's a little bit sticky. So I can position it right in its predetermined spot, and it stays there. It stays in place for me. It's not going to move around. Once I've got it where I want it, it's going to stay right there. So next I'm going to peel the paper off the back of this little piece, and I'm going to lay it out here. And now that I've got those two pieces in place, I'm going to bring over my iron, and I'm just going to press them down. Now, I'm not at risk of ruining my illuminated cutting mat because I've got the tempered glass mat underneath my project, and that means that I can press right on there. I like to hold these for about 10 seconds to make sure that they're really well fused in place. And I like to just give them a little wiggle afterwards to make sure that everything is staying where I have put it. Now next I've got my little wheels. So I'm going to just continue peeling off the paper backing and placing things where they belong. And even with those several layers of fabric down, I can still see where this little guy is going to go on top of this little guy. The light is just so nice and bright from my illuminated cutting mat. Now I might as well go ahead and do both wheels, and then I can press both of those at the same time. And it's so nice that they stay where I put them. I have done projects in the past, and you know, the slightest bit of wind comes along and it catches your pieces, and before you know it, you're chasing things around the room. Get those all in place, and then I'll give it another press. Good little count to 10. So as you can see, this particular kit is very babyish. If you're looking for something maybe a little more sophisticated, or maybe some home decor or anything at all, I suggest checking out our website at sparrowquiltco.com. We have over 400 different little applique elements kits, and they're all like this, laser cut and pre-fused, just ready to go. Some of them do come with background fabric, some of them don't, but all the instructions are there that make this a really nice, easy project for you. Getting ahead of myself. So I need to put a little bit more building onto this train car. But what I really love about these projects is they just make it so easy and simple and almost instant. Like, I really could complete this in an afternoon. And be ready for the baby shower tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, but. Good. So if you are interested in any of these cool tools and neat little kits in order to make your quilting and projects a little bit easier, you can find everything at sparrowquiltco.com. You would be looking for the illuminated cutting mat. You would be looking for the tempered glass mat. We also have the irons and all these cool little applique kits. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.